Now, as everyone already knows, Canon has a habit of leaving features out of their cameras. And one of the features that they left out of the M50 and a lot of their mirrorless and DSLR cameras is C-Log. Most cameras don't have a log or flat picture profile, and so in order to use a flat profile on the camera, we either have to modify one of the presets or get an aftermarket flat picture profile. And there are a few that are actually pretty good. There is Vision Tech and Vision Color, which are both pretty good profiles, and then there's Andrew Reed's C-Log, which has been basically a classic now of flat picture profiles for Canon cameras that don't have flat picture profile. But the problem with both of those is that you have to pay for them, and you didn't get the M50 because you wanted to pay a lot of money. You got the M50 because you didn't have a lot of money to spend. And so today I want to share with you 3 different ways to get free flat picture profiles for the Canon M50. Now the first one is actually just modifying the neutral profile, and what you do is you go into your camera, you go to the neutral picture profile, you press info, and then you dial back the contrast and the saturation to -4. Now one thing that you'll notice on all of my picture profiles, I always set the sharpness at 2, and that's just what I've found to give the best image, in my opinion. Now, one thing about that, though, is that I actually use that neutral picture profile, except I don't lower the saturation, which doesn't make it as flat, but also makes it so that I can upload as is. Most of the time when I'm making content for YouTube, I'm not color editing or color correcting or color grading at all. Well, I do a bit of color correcting if my colors are really off one shot to the next, but for the most part, I just upload the footage as is, and you could probably see that when you go back and look at my footage. It doesn't have any specific look. It doesn't look color graded. That's because it isn't. Now, the other 2 profiles are profiles that you actually can get for free online. One of them is the classic Cinestyle. I've done a video about Cinestyle, and I'll link that above. Not really how to use it, but if it's worth using on the M50. And the other one is Marvel's Advanced, and you just Google either of those. I'm not going to show you how to download those because I already had downloaded them, and I think you had to enter your email, so you can only get them once. But if you go to Technicolor's website, they have instructions on how to download it, and if you go to Marvel's Advanced website, they have instructions on how to download it as well. But after you get it downloaded onto your computer, then what you want to do is you want to plug your M50 into your computer. Now, one thing about this is that if I've never been able to get my M50 to connect through a USB 3.0 port, I've always had to do a USB 2.0 port. After you have that plugged in, you want to open the EOS Utility version 3. Version 2 will not work, and the version 1 I've never been able to get to work. And it'll pop up on sort of a main menu, and you go to camera settings, and then you'll see register picture style. Then you go and you see up at the top you have 3 user selections, and you can put up to 3 picture profiles on this camera. Click on one, you press this button to open up your folders, you find the folder that you have your picture profile in, and then you just open your picture profile, and it automatically loads that onto your M50. And then to get any other picture profile on your camera, you just do the same with a different user setting. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one of these to use because really there's no right answer. All of these profiles are tried and true. They have been used for over a decade. All of these picture profiles are going to be good. It just depends on the look you're going for and how much work you actually want to put into massaging the footage to make it look good, or if you just want to have something that you can upload from the beginning. Now, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you want to see a video on how I would color grade Marvel's Advanced or Cinestyle, then leave a comment below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.